When I was a young monk, I also had a dream, a wish, much smaller than the dream of Martin Luther King, but it's very dear to me. I wanted to build a Sangha, and where there is brotherhood, sisterhood, living together. Because I had the intuition that you cannot do anything, you cannot realize anything without a Sangha. And we know that the Buddha himself, Shakyamuni, after enlightenment, the first thing he tried to do is to go and build a Sangha. Without a Sangha, a Buddha cannot do much. Even a Buddha cannot do much. So my dream is to build a Sangha, a real Sangha, a true Sangha, where is harmony and happiness. And my conviction is that if the Sangha has unity, harmony and happiness, it can do everything it wants. It did not precise something like national independence, equality, freedom, jobs. It did not have precise ideas like that, but there is a deep conviction. If there is a Sangha, there is a community where harmony, brotherhood, sisterhood, and happiness is, and then we can do a lot of things. 50 years ago, Martin Luther King gave that famous speech in Washington, D.C. I have a dream. And today, exactly 50 years after. In June the 1st, 1965, I wrote to Martin Luther King a letter. That was when I was working in the School of Youth for Social Service. I had built the first Buddhist university in Vietnam, Van Hanh University. Van Hanh is the name of a Zen teacher. And I told him that our struggle for peace in Vietnam has the same nature with the struggle in America for human rights, for civil rights. And exactly one year after I wrote the letter in June 1st, 1965, and June 1st, 1966, I met King in Chicago. Cornell University invited me to come and give a series of talks about the situation in Southeast Asia. And I had a chance to tour in America to talk about the suffering of Vietnamese people. We do not want the war, we want peace. The police officer, when giving me the passport, he said, "Don't say anything about peace." And my only purpose of going to America is to talk about peace. So I just kept silent. And we conversed with each other in Chicago, and he came out after that against the war in Vietnam. The last time we met is in Geneva, in a conference for peace called Past Cemeteries, Peace on Earth. He stayed on the 11th floor of the building, and I was in the first floor. He invited me to come the next day for breakfast. And that morning I was caught by a few journalists, so I came late, and he kept the breakfast warm for me. That is our last meeting before he got killed. And I was able to tell him that the people in Vietnam admire him and call him a bodhisattva, a great being. He was pleased to hear that. And we discussed about Sangha building. Because we know that without the Sangha we cannot go very far. And the expression that he used is the beloved community. The beloved community. I was in New York when King was assassinated. I was angry. And I got sick after that. And I told myself that King is gone, I have to continue. So I vowed that I will continue the work of Sangha building. Because without the Sangha, we cannot do much. We follow the example of the Buddha. And now there is a monastic Sangha of about 800 or 900. And a lay Sangha, we don't know how many. You are part of my Sangha. There are more than 1,000 communities of mindful living across the continents. And we have trained monastic Dharma teachers. We have trained lay Dharma teachers. And we have practice centers many places. And the Sangha, the work of Sangha building has not stopped since that time.